Is that great or what? So I'm filling in for Keith today, so you're just going to have to put up with me instead of Keith. I know that he really wanted to do this next induction, but duty calls, so he'll be here later, so you can thank me then. So I had talked to Rick, and I said, you know, I might, if our commander-in-chief was here, he said, you know, today, some really big news, big news. You might even say it's huge. So let's welcome up Mr. John Holland. All right, so I have to interpret Keith's rundown here, so bear with me. I'll do my best. But I know if there's anybody that knows and will correct me, it will be John. If anything is either missing or incorrect. So I'm going to change the order a little bit because
2 L's.
Yeah, 2 L's. And it's not Frank Guinness, it's Frank Ennis. Two-time match play champion 2014 and 2015 in the Frank Ennis match play. A 10-time qualifier for the Cricket of Philadelphia Championship with a 2nd place finish. A 15-time qualifier since 2000 for Mr. Philadelphia and 2 top 4 finishes. 2 2nd place finishes in the Open 501 singles at the Ray Chesney, now Philadelphia Open Dart Championship. 1 in 2000 and 1 coming just last year in 2017, this year earlier. And also a 2-time member of the Ray Fisher Cup Championship team, and also everybody waits for Johnny's post on Friday to find out if there's the luck of the draw at the Oxley. And that's just a quick rundown on John's accomplishments. So for anyone who's had the pleasure to meet John, oh, and also we can't forget our American dart roots as well, right? So also a member of the Fishtown American Dart League Championship, of which I had the pleasure of being on the team and watching a lot of good darts. He was also a member of that, and Russ. So anybody that's had the pleasure to meet John knows of his drive, his enthusiasm for the game, his never say quit attitude. Anybody who's ever had to play him and hear the clicking of a dart at the line as he eyes up a winning double knows what that typically means. And it's usually good for him and not so good for his competition. I've known John for a number of years, and I've always admired the fact that he always puts the game first, and in doing that, everyone has been the beneficiary of that attitude. Very approachable individual, is also a member of the PSL. I've heard John even coach and encourage his opponents during matches that we played on Tuesday night in the PSL, and I think that's also the essence of sportsmanship in this game. We all do this primarily as a hobby. Some people get to a level such as John and Jim and others in the room that they get a chance to travel a little bit, they get a chance to put Philadelphia on the map and display their talents, and that's great. But at the end of the day, we all typically get up on Monday morning and go to work and do whatever our primary job is. But it's great that we have the spirit of competition. It's great to see everyone out here today to welcome both of these great individuals into our Hall of Fame. So without further ado, if I could get everybody to give me one big huge on 3. Because as everybody knows at the Chesney, right, you don't know what I see on some of the sheets that I have to read for the matches at the Chesney. And typically I always have somebody who's trying to get their nickname up there and they want me to say something. I was like, listen, get to the top 8 and we'll talk. One person who has a gold card for never having to write that down on the sheet is Johnny Huge Holland. So on 3, 1, 2, 3, huge!
Well done, thanks, Mark. I really should have gone first. Jimmy said 3 to 5 minutes. I'm not even going to cover like a minute and a half, I don't think.
You got blank pages.
So it wasn't easy becoming the greatest dart shooter that ever... Oh, wait a minute, that's Mick Sweeney's. I'd like to thank the effing Hall of... Oh, wait a minute, that's nuts. All right, this is mine. I would like to say thank you to the Hall of Fame Committee for this incredible honor. You really did a great job making your choices this year. Tremendous job. And, but thank you very much. I'm blown away. And thank you to the Quaker City English Dart League, Rick, and the board for creating the opportunities to play and succeed, and for all your generous sponsorships over the years. Perseverance. Should wear my reading glasses. Perseverance is defined as steadfastness in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. This, I think, best describes my journey to this spot right now. Perseverance. I like this word because it's universal. Anybody with desire to succeed can persevere. It doesn't take any special skill or talent to work hard, aim high, and persevere. You just need desire and support. So I'd like to thank my family for all the interest and understanding and support over the years, despite my many nights and weekends and holidays away from home. I'd like to thank all my teammates that I've had over the years. Who taught me what to do and what not to do at the board. My first captain, Brian Fez Flanagan, for a lifetime of support, friendship.
Hey, Fez.
Keith McCarthy, a captain who I could look up to, and he taught me leadership, humility, and humbleness, no matter how great I became. And he helped me believe in my abilities. And the unbelievable Philly dart community I have to thank. Seems to just keep getting better and stronger every year. And they never miss a chance to support one of their own, one of our own. Thank you. And finally, just a shout out to some of the other inspirational players who influenced me in different ways, or mentored me, or partnered with me over the years. Just to name a few, I'm not going to be able to get to them all, but Ray Fisher, Joe Furphy, I don't know if you're here tonight, took me under your wing, showed me what I needed to know early in my career. The late Joe Z, the late Tom Vigna, who believed in me when I was a young guy. Bobby Brzezinski, Mary Jo, taught me a lot about the mental side of darts. Mick Sweeney, who pointed out the demons in my head. Appreciate that. Believe it or not, Mike Nolte, who's always a big supporter of mine. Unbelievable supporter of mine. Somebody you don't know, Timmy Urbany, one of the Bubbas. Bubbas was my first great team that I shot on. That I had the pleasure to shoot on. I wasn't great, but they were. Jojo Kearns is another one, and Al Formenko, who I partnered with for many years. I hope he's here tonight. They all had a role in helping me to persevere. Thank you.